Hey everybody, so we have an interesting math problem. The problem is you are walking to a charity walkathon. One of your friends have already donated $15. Another one of your friends gives you a certain amount of money per mile. After 5 miles, you have $21. Write an equation that represents the amount of Y money you have raised after X miles. So today, to solve this problem, we need to learn how to write equations in slope-intercept form. So today in this video of Let's Talk Math, we're going to learn how to write equations in slope-intercept form. So if you don't already know what slope-intercept form is, please watch my video. What is slope-intercept form? So, but let's just do a little refresher anyway. So y equals mx plus b is the formula for writing equations in slope-intercept form. You already know what the y and x is, but m would be the slope. And the slope is also the rise over the run to the next point on a line. And b is the y-intercept, which is where x would equal 0. So let's just say I draw a line, right? So right here is where the line goes through the y and the x-axis, but this would also be the y-intercept. So here it's 0, 0. And get to the next point of line, the rise over the run. Well, to do this, it would be a negative rise over the run, and we would run 2. So that would be, right? And since we rise -1, and we ran 2, also known as -1/2. And that is the slope. So, to write an equation of a line in slope-intercept form, there are 2 steps. 1. Solve for the slope and y-intercept if the y-intercept is not already given to you. 2. Put them into slope-intercept form. So if we have the slope and y-intercept, the slope would go there instead of m, and the y-intercept instead of b. So, now let's solve a problem using these 2 steps. So we have a line that we need to write a slope-intercept equation with it, and we have 2 points along the line given to us, 1, -1, and 2 fifths. So, using these points, we can now find the slope of it using slope formula. Slope formula is m equals y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2, right? So I'm gonna do 5 to 5 first. So I'd be m equals 5 minus -1 over 2 minus -1, and that means that the slope of the line is 6 over 3, which is equal to 2. And we know that the y-intercept is right here, and since that's where it goes through the y-axis, and since this goes by ones, we know that it is 0, 1. So now we can write the equation. So we have y equals 2x plus 1. Now for this problem, we have one less step to do because if you see on the line, it already gives us the y-intercept too. So, but we still need to find the slope. So let's do that. So we have m equals, I'm gonna do 0, 2 first. 2 minus 1, negative 2 over 0 minus 1. And that would equal 2 plus 2 over negative 1. And 2 plus 2 is 4. That means m equals 4 over negative 1, which equals negative 4. So the equation would be y equals negative 4, and it says right here that the y-intercept is 0, 2, so x plus 2. Now that we've solved this problem, let's go on back to the word problem. So we're back at the word problem, and before we actually solve it, let's graph the line, so we get a visual representation of how it looks like. So for the x-axis, I'm just gonna go by 1. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And for the y-axis, I'm gonna go by 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and 27. Now, if you look here, you see we're only showing quadrant 1, but that is because the problem says, because of the problem. See, the problem says after X amount of miles, well, you can't, of how many miles you've walked, well, you can't walk a negative amount of miles, and you can't also raise a negative amount of money, right? So, instead, we only show quadrant 1, with problems like these. So, first, let's graph 0, 15. We would graph 0, 15 because your friend already donated $15 before you even started walking. So before you even started walking, you already have $15. So that means walking 0 miles, you already have $15. Then it says after 5 miles, right, you have $21, right? So we would run 5, and then we go up. So that'd be right here. We're gonna go 5, 21, and now we draw a line. Right. So now let's solve for the slope, and we don't need to solve for the y-intercept because that is given to us right here, 0, 15. So we have m equals, I'm going to do 521 first. 21 minus 15 over 5 minus 0. That means that m equals 6 over 5. So the y-intercept is 15 and the slope is 6 over 5. So now we can write the equation for this line, right? So that'd be y equals 6 over 5 x plus 15. So the answer to this problem is y equals 6/5 x plus 15. Now that we have solved this problem, let's review what did we learn today. We learned to write an equation for a line in slope-intercept form. First find the slope, then find the y-intercept of the line. Once that is done, use the information to write the equation in slope-intercept form. Now, please put in the comments below what else you'd like to learn and like this video. I'll also be posting more videos with slope-intercept forms, so make sure you subscribe to my channel and check my other videos out. Bye!